it's in the storage. Now, the mind arises from the storage to get the new information. See, this is like the new information from outside, like this. This is the storage. It goes up. This is the world. The tree, this is storage. Just memories, old pictures. But then it arises to get the new information, new pictures, new form, new feelings. It arises. Now this is this moment. And then since we have 5 now on the body, because everything outside here are rupa. So it has to come to the door of the rupa, to 5 senses. See, there are holes here, holes. Comes into the eyes, this is a hole. Holes come through the nose, the tongue, and then the body.
Abbiamo 5 porte dove entrano le cose del mondo.
Okay, so there are, these are doors. So it's like there are altogether 5 doors to receive rupa. So it needs rupa, which the same on the body, not mind. So it enters one of these, only one channel at one time. So when it enters it, and then there is the messenger. It has been sent from maybe like the eyes to the mind. So there's this moment of sending the information. As I see that I said yesterday that the information is not the tree. I see the tree, but the information is the replica, is the copy. Okay, it's being copied, and it's being sent, the copy of the information from the 5 sense organ into the mind. But before entering the mind, there is investigation, and there is this perception here.
Prima di entrare nella nostra mente c'è
See,
un'investigazione.
it's
Questa è la percezione.
What is this? I mean, like,
But if it comes from storage, we knew it before.
Yes, la
It's
nostra
not new
memoria.
information.
in the
È la
start
nostra
you don't know
memoria.
anything.
It's not a new information. It's the one thing that we knew.
This is the mind. See, this.
We knew again. We knew before.
Okay, this is like the storage is in this room. You're the mind, okay? When you're in the room, you don't know anything. But then you're going out of the room. This is you. The consciousness is going out of the room. So when you go out of the room, you can get the information. But when you are in the room, you cannot get any information.
In the memory, dentro la memoria è cose che conosciamo
Ma
già.
quello che non conosciamo?
È quello del mondo esterno, no?
Sì, ma se
È,
si
quello,
conosce-
è lì che c'è una percezione, tu metti in confronto quello che c'è nella tua memoria con le cose del mondo,
È già nella tua memoria.
che è già nella tua memoria. E quello, prima di arrivare nella tua mente, c'è questa ricognizione che è chiamata percezione.
Ma che diventi
Cioè,
conscio, consapevole.
Okay. So let's at this moment, the eye sees
vediamo
money.
un esempio adesso.
This is 5,000 euro. Euro, how do you call it? Like this?
Yes.
Okay, this is 5,000 euro.
It's ready to
So at
take
this
in.
moment, the eye sees 5,000 euro, but the 5,000 euro doesn't enter the mind. It just copies.
Yes.
It copies the 5,000 euro and then send it. This is during the sending. During the sending, there is investigation. Like, the mind doesn't, oh, what is this? It's very close. It's not close to this. No, it's not bottle. This is the old memory, which has been stored in the mind. See, this is outside, this is the moment within.
Secondo momento.
So once the investigation, since within the mind, this is the mind. So the database is in the mind. It can, like, hey, let's check this comparing to this one. Oh no, like this one. Like this one. Oh yes, it should be this and this and this. It must be this. So this is investigation. So it worked with perception, having action to compare with the old information that you have. So you come up, okay, it's very close to this one. And it gives this investigation result to the mind. And then the mind comes up with your thought, telling you, oh, this is 5,000 euro. Here, like the mind judge what it is.
Mm.
So the story, this is like, judge, then it comes the story.
Prima confrontiamo con la nostra memoria, no? E poi questo ci permette di avere una percezione. Dopo arriva nella nostra mente e lì la nostra mente giudica, dice ah sì, questo sono 5.000 euro.
Inizia la storia.
Ok? E poi sì.
Okay, so during this process, you see, when we get the copy here, you also there is pleasant and unpleasant coming with it. Like when you see, you feel pleasant. It starts from here. After conscious, you're seeing whether it's pleasant, unpleasant. That's following the next moment. It comes with it. Before labeling what it is, this comes first, and then after you go in there, and then oh, it's the amount. It's 500 euro. Then the mind says it to you, and then the mind says, oh, what can I do with this? Maybe I should buy blah 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 blah.
Mental formation.
That's mental formation.
And then
Okay.
Poniamo una storia dietro e questa è
And with
la
this,
formazione mentale.
with the story, you will create new.
I am rich.
You'll create
Story.
Sì. E con quella
you
storia
will create new feeling towards this. When you saw that, I mean, the mind sees this, it doesn't really disturb the mind because, like, if you look at the sun, it's unpleasant. But if you look at this, it doesn't disturb the mind, so it's pleasant. But the mind does not give the concept of 5 euro yet. Until here, it gives the concept of 5 euro, and it goes into the mind, and then the mind again says, oh, this is 5 euro, this lots of money. So here, so it's like wealth, and lots of things coming from the mind.
and concept.
You can, and then you create new feeling towards it, like.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. You can
That's
finish the sentence.
That's okay.
Okay. Out of this story, the new perception is created, no? Like when I have an experience, then this goes into my database.
Yes. So as I said, that this is a new dish.
There's also the flesh aspect.
So this is like old ingredients, and then the mind creates the new dish,
Yeah.
new kind of food. So this is a new kind of food, and then so it can be in accordance to this moment. Like this is positive, this can be negative, or this is negative, this can be positive. For instance, the Thai monk. The Thai monk. Look at the nun.
The Thai monk.
Bhikkhuni.
Ah,
Okay. The Thai monk sees me, and then seeing me is positive. I mean, it's pleasant, of course. Like seeing, like some, it's not scary. This is not the scary
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's positive here.
Mhm.
But
Ah, yeah,
then
yeah.
his perception is like, no. It's like he got lots of ideas being taught to him that Theravada doesn't exist anymore. It's impossible. Blah 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 blah. You
And
kept
then
in this.
the
So
perception.
he judged. This is so bad.
Yeah.
How can a person? So he, this is negative. Even though in the beginning it is positive, but he create the new story, which is negative. So it's not according. It can be opposite. And then the next moment, it is registering moment. You register all the information you got from the story back into the storage again. So the new dish becomes the old dish. Old food.
New ingredient.
Yes, then
Yeah.
You create the new dish, and this becomes the ingredients in the next moment. So that is why there is like you can feel it twice. The first one here after you're conscious of it, it's pleasant or unpleasant, and then when thinking about it, it can also be pleasant or unpleasant. So when you forever, yes, exactly. And when you said that you feel from inside, it's like, but when you said that it's your body, it's the body door. How you perceive like you're sitting is right here, is at this moment, and then you can also feel it. You can feel the sensation when sitting. It's this. They are the next moment, right? The next moment. That's why you feel that it's together.
Okay.
You're conscious and you feel it. The same moment.
And then it's still being sent to the mind.
First, I want to. Otherwise, I forgot it.
With this 5,000 euro.
It's in Flemish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I have it.
Okay. So you see that it's just right there, and it happens again there too.
Yeah.
But both are feelings.
Yeah. But you're going from. You said you have the sensations, but you cannot have them together, and then you have one, and after the one you have the other, and that's no.
I don't quite understand.
You here you have one, and when it stops, then you have the other,
Yes,
and
it's
then you
different.
have the other,
It's
and
different
it's
moment.
and also different columns. It's going to
Yes, it's different.
yes, it's going to a different feeling,
Yes,
and
different feeling.
it's feeling
Yes.
or consciousness
Right.
then. Yes,
Because
yeah.
this column comes with only this, and this feeling comes with this.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
Okay. So
I
it's
think
that
I
way.
have it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Yes.
Question for like the situation when you entered the temple and the monks were there, and you explained yesterday that you said it's okay, I can also leave. Can you make this example with this storyline? Like, did you feel like, okay, there is something coming up, but then where was the point where you said, okay, I'm not going to react?
It's here. It's a story.
Okay.
See, I see many monks. I hear them say, and then hearing, it sends the mind and investigate that the voice is against me, and then it goes. The perception is there already, so it goes to the mind that no one wants me. So let's say I create the story. You're just like, oh, okay, there are so many monks. You're sitting there, but they don't understand. They don't know the code of discipline of the Buddha. That's what really happened. You see, during that time, it's like, oh, they said this because they don't know this code of discipline from the Buddha. So I have no time to really argue or explain them. So the shortest way to solve the problem is I'll tell them I'm going to leave. So this is, I think in my mind.
The story was, I'm gonna leave.
Right. So I tell them it's okay, so that it ends. I can leave. See, that's it. And so the intention is there's just so many intentions. It comes from analyzing. Why do they do this? It's like, oh, okay, because they don't understand. And in order to make it short, there's no time to make them understand. I'll just say, okay, so that it's peaceful, peace comes up again without having to do anything. I'm going to leave.
So it's also like a connection between the judging and the like mental formation, but also perception. Like, because you recognize, okay, maybe they don't understand the teachings of the Buddha. So this is also like coming from your database, and
Yes.
then judging again,
Yes.
and then like having
Right,
a conclusion.
judging. So many, working.
Yeah.
Like we say, it's mental formation. Just because there is an action here already, sending is an action, sending. So sending one thing to add on another, that's meant to form up something. In the process of forming up. So it's also formation. Investigation is like, oh, doing this and so many actions. So that's also mental formation, because it's working in order to come up with something.
So if I understand it right, it's not like really letting go of something. I mean, it's like putting aside the anger or frustration or whatever comes up, but it's also like searching for compassion.
No.
No?
See, because when anger arises, the anger will have to arise first. For this one, if anger arises, it's like, I would feel anger. At this point, those monks, I had anger. I would know that anger arises. I could, let's say, this is anger. I can feel the anger with the thought. See, it is only you who can know whether anger arises or understanding and wanting to solve the problem arises. No one understands your intention except you. So there is always intention hidden there.
Yeah, but like in this situation, you didn't have like a negative feeling about them? Not like the first thing what comes up, like, okay, I'm rejected?
At that moment, I don't remember.
Okay.
I didn't remember.
Because the perception can be different
Yes,
from all the people.
exactly. Yes.
Some
Maybe one
people
moment
can
I'm
be
so
very
mad.
angry.
Maybe
Oh, other
it
things
happened
say-
the same thing, but it's okay. It's fine with me. It's not the same always.
Maybe the first impact was a negative feeling you have, but then when you start analyzing it with your database
see?
and become, it's not
Right.
negative.
Yeah.
So the first moment, the whole thing is only one moment.
Yeah.
So if the first moment's like I felt hot and like the mind's like, and then so hot, but I didn't say anything yet. So anger is there already, and the mind registers anger in there, and then again it arises, but now it does not arise through the body door. It arises here. The next moment is like investigating what to do. It's like the mind thinks what to do, investigating the process, how to deal with this. So the next moment is like investigate how to react to this, and then the mind judge, okay, I'm not going to show my anger, but I'll just talk nicely and then explained it. You know, that's so. Now this is the story. The new story comes up with positive, but then the first one, even there's no story. It could be only aversion, like judgment, like maybe it comes with the thought, I'm rejected, or without any thought of rejection, you can feel like anger exploding, and the thought comes after the anger or with the anger, like how could they blah 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 blah, like this arise, how could they arise, this. So mind and matter arises together depending on each other at this very moment. How could they blah 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 blah, and the body is like so heavy and so hot, but it's gone. See, it's impermanent, it's gone, but it's being registered already. But then the next moment is, okay, what to do again. See, the mind starts thinking what to do. Yes.
So is it that the very first process of this doesn't necessarily change, but it's more than when you're mindful, the first process might be anger or sadness or rejection or whatever, but then, if you're not mindful, you're swept away by this, so you maybe be like, I don't want to be angry, or yeah, screw them, or but now this is one process, and then the more wholesome factor can kick in, kind of, because you're letting this first process go.
Yes, you see, the thing is that mindfulness can come at this moment.
Yeah.
I mean, after anger arises, you're mindful because anger triggers the observer. So observer comes at this moment. So the next moment is always positive if observer or mindfulness arises. It doesn't arise here. It only arises with the mind door. This is body door, and this is the mind door.
After the first perception.
Yes.
Consciousness.
Because it arises like someone, I like the example of like the insult. So someone insults me, I hear it, there is the perception of this is bad.
Yes.
And then the mindfulness kicks in.
Yes.
Okay, I register hurt, anger, whatever. But then mindfulness, and then I don't push and pull and blah blah blah, but mindfulness kicks in and I let it go, and it's not.
You see, when mindfulness arises, aversion is naturally gone.
Yeah, you don't care.
Without you have to do anything.
Don't
It
care.
is the
Observer.
natural factor that solves the problem for you.
Yeah.
Because you take
So there
distance
is no
of it.
such thing as self. I mean, you don't have to form of being a manager doing something. When the mindfulness is there, the mindfulness will replace the anger. So the next moment, the anger is not there, and you can just keep on, whatever, without anger.
Because mindfulness make you take a distance of what it is.
Exactly.
So you are the observer. You're not touched on
Right.
it.
So mindfulness can happen here.
And that first process is the thing that's our, like, sankhara, just the thing that we cannot avoid, just the thing that's in part of the nature.
Right.
That first reaction that's just
Yes.
there.
Yeah, it goes on like this.
Yeah.
You cannot change anything. This is the process of the nature. But we can cultivate mindfulness here.
And make a choice, like kind of.
Yes. So we don't have to be carried away in loop forever, because the process can stop and shifted and changed.
In theory, it's like this.
No, in reality. In reality.
Yeah, I know. Also in reality, I'm sorry.
Più
I
lasciamo
mean,
andare le opinioni.
Mindful is not making stories in your head.
No. When you're mindful, you cultivate the observer.
come si dice così.
You can observe your story, but
Yes.
from the outside.
You can also observe the conversation in your head. There is observing conversation, you see.
Yes.
That's when mindfulness arises. That means that the observer arises. Well, in the Thai forest tradition, they do not call observer as observer. They call it knower.
The knower.
Yeah, the knower.
The one who knows.
Yes.
Gli osservatori lo chiamano quello che sa. Quelli che sanno, quello che sa. Quello che sa.
Sì, è tu, insomma. La parte di te.
So this is what we try to cultivate, you know. We try to cultivate mindfulness or the observer or the knower so that it comes right on time to change everything for you. You cannot, I mean, what you should not do is you form up the self to solve this, to solve that, because it is impossible. But the nature, which is mindfulness, can be cultivated to solve whatever happened in the nature. So we can create a cause in the nature to a cause, like a cause. We can create the cause, and we know that that cause is mindfulness. So we know that the mindfulness can replace which is unwholesome because it distances away the object of the consciousness. You know, as the knower something there. As observer something there. We know that these functions work for us, so we try to cultivate it. So that we don't have to do anything by the self.
Yeah, this is the most difficult thing because we want to do something.
Right.
We want
Otherwise
to-
the self is being formed up.
Yeah.
And you will change the world.
Yeah.
And you will change the whole process.
Big illusion.
Because you think that you can change the process.
Yeah.
But no, you cannot even change the perception. Because it's been stored here. No, you can't.
Yeah.
But however, the mindfulness will help you. But finally, when you have wisdom, you just let go of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Of the whole process. Okay. Let the process go by.
Yeah, you don't care anymore.
Quindi lo duplice sentiero, this is very important, no? To cultivate
The Eightfold Path.
You see,
help, come mi è venuto in mente che lo duplice sentiero è molto importante per riuscire a modificare questa storia.
And cultivating the path is very important to modify this cycle.
You don't have to modify it.
yes. Now you understand this.
Yeah.
Sì,
Yes. And then we also need to sit and meditate because we need concentration. We need the power of the mind to stand out and detach from the object, to be an observer instead.
è fondamentale. Sì.
Retto pensiero, retta azione, retta visione.
Sì, altrimenti non si va da nessuna
Da nessuna
parte.
parte.